So John the Beloved and Lady Fair Grace will share through me. And early this morning, I received part of this teaching, and we'll see what more will be revealed. First from Lady Fair Grace. Perfect love is the means to contact the Father, Mother, God. For it is a heartstream of devotion by which a cosmic link is established and sustained. Perfect love, which arises from a state of purity and humility, brings the grace of devotion into play as a mystical power that unites soul with spirit and the four lower elements with the higher five and more elements of the Christ consciousness. These five elements are the self-same elements that every true Christic teacher has wielded to inspire and enlighten students of the one light, the ineffable, the glorious, the wonderful one, the Lord of all life. From glory unto glory, perfect love raises the soul to its divine estate, to align its energies with spirit in the mystical union. In the book of Revelation, all the words were representative of John's own mystical union with God. Thus, the defining of the wedding of the bride, which is the soul, with the Lamb, who is the Christ, manifests. The Redeemer comes to usher the soul back to its divine estate, to welcome the son or daughter, with a small s or d, back to the state of divinity within this mystical union experience. Divine or perfect love wields great power to make men the sons of God and women the daughters of God, with capitals S's and D's. When through perfect love you have cast out all fear of God to fully accept the grace of God, then you have solved the riddle of life in the middle of that perfect love initiation. So you have solved the riddle of life in the middle of that perfect love initiation. This is the holiest of initiations because in it you are reunited with your beloved, who in this case is the great beloved, the I am that I am, your own individualized I am God presence. Only divine love can facilitate this experience, this holy union. Only divine love can sustain this relationship. And how is it sustained? Through the new psychology of oneness that my beloved shall explain further. Perfect love is heaven's co-creative light, because the light of God sustains the mystical union of twin flames. This union is the merging of love and wisdom through the power of the Holy Spirit. Each partner in a divinely established relationship must fully accept the Holy Spirit into their temples, where that Spirit sustains their very life. The Holy Spirit is the life force of the Divine One, and this life force comes into the world as light to co-create sons and daughters of the One and to endow them with the Christ consciousness through the living Word. The living Word is the co-creative power of light acting upon the quiescent substance of the Mother's mystical body to plant the seed of spirit beingness within her womb to bring about new life a new co-creation. Every time divine love is shared through this uniting co-creative activity, an aspect of God is born into the world. A virtue of God's eternal presence is endowed within the lives of initiates or disciples of the living Word. You, as disciples of the living Word, make the words of revelation live again in your lives because you live within the sacred, spaceless, timeless realms of beingness through your divine love, which is the perfect love of the Father, Mother, God, throughout your entire being, in all planes of matter and in all divine levels of spirit. You have heard it said that there are 33 levels within spirit. So I say to you, perfect this love within each and every level to reach the next level on the path of initiation, which will culminate in your ascension. Study the teachings revealed through David on the 33 initiations of the ascension, and then meditate on how you can perfect love within each of these levels or initiations. Since perfect love is divine love, you must welcome and usher in and then establish a practice that love in every domain is manifest, and you must bring it unto its natural state, where it co-creates again and again through its light energies. Perfect love casts out all fear of failure of the initiations of life on the path, so you can experience them through the joy of God as the Holy Spirit would have you know them. The new Aquarian teachings establish divine joy in your life and world to overcome the noxious or poisonous aspects of the lesser self's attempts to keep you bound to mortality and inanity through fear. Divine love liberates you to experience your perfect union with God in the ways of the Essene brother-sisterhood of the light. As David reads from the Essene Gospel, which was taught and shared in the mystery schools of that time over 2,000 years ago, understand what John and I experienced then of this perfect love relationship through divine love, and what we are continuing now to experience in the ascended state in heaven. Allow heavenly love to displace all lesser human loves with its infinite potential to endow you with all God's virtues and to make you sons and daughters of God through the mystical union that you can only know when you love God with your entire being, heart, mind, strength, and soul. Bring these fourfold aspects of perfect love into every area of your life while engaging in every activity, your daily ablutions, your meditations, your meals, your work, your play, your rest, and prayer times with God and the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit will bring all these teachings back to you to practice and sustain, and then master, if you meditate daily in this divine love bond, and if your soul would wed itself to Spirit. Thank you, blessed ones, for listening and hearing our words of love, our words of love wisdom, given unto our friend David. God bless you.